Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with today's morning show. After that yesterday shows we will do, I was just tired. I wake up late this morning because I went to bed like to one or thereabouts. It was not easy based on the excitement and everything. But it's all good. Let's begin with the show. Now, Arsenal don't destroy Bayern 3-1 to make a big statement in Europe. I did check all the media houses. Everybody's talking about Arsenal. Arsenal this, Arsenal that. Even our fiercest rivals, get everybody they praise Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal don't carry the Champions League. Arsenal don't carry the league. In all these things, I just did very, very happy because before I even enter the match, now remember when I did talk about the games we will get, when I talk about the North London Derby, when I talk about this Bayern match, when I talk about Chelsea match, when I talk about Brentford, when I talk say we go beat Bayern, we go beat Spurs, we go beat Chelsea. But the one wey me dey fear na Brentford. Now remember that statement. But I still expect us to beat Chelsea. But you see that Brentford, based on say they be smally you get, so they go make life difficult for you, very very physical, like they go dey too tough to handle. Unlike when we play big teams, funnily enough, if you observe this our Arsenal, if we dey play big teams, e dey so much easier compared to when we dey play all these average teams dem. I wanna now observe that phenomenon, but that's fine. Now, when you talk about this particular game of play yesterday, so many things went well for us. Now, make I try to unpack all these things. First off, when Arteta first bring out Calafiori, put Matt Skelly for the beginning of the game, some people were like a bit reserved. They say, why ain't go do that kind of changes? But the thing is, like I said, Calafiori cannot play every game. So no matter how much rusty Matthew Skelly looks like he is, he will surely play some part of this season. Otherwise, you go overload Calafiori, I can't give am injury. Like for instance, when they comot Piero Nkapi put in Mosquera for the lineup, some people were like, we were expecting Piero Nkapi. Make I no lie for you, means they expect Nkapi to play the game. But if we look at that press conference, which I will soon get to that, Arteta could explain say Nkapi dey come from a league where we say he never played this type of intensity before. And if you watch the last game he played with North Derby, he was tired. So the Congas remove am. So that's why at least we get somebody there 100% fit in Mosquera, and he had to come in and did fantastically well. So my first point of call, Mosquera versus Saliba partnership for this particular game, they kept Harry Kane quiet. Quiet. Harry Kane no sense. In fact, Harry Kane was forced to go to midfield to go and collect ball. Harry Kane will be number 9. He was forced to go to the midfield, collect the ball to come and start the attack. Masquerade, apart from that lapse of concentration, when leave, I think it was Gnabry to collect the ball and square play for that something else to score. Apart from that one, he kept Olise quiet. No hear Shingbang from that side. Then Simba he handled Serge Gnabry to the point where say Gnabry gas change wing, go my Skelly side. Declan Rice was all over the place. It was a confirmed box to box number 8. In fact, if you watch the CBS Golazo interview with Declan Rice, I'm still going to post that later today. They were asking Declan Rice, what is it about you this time around? Like, you have so much energy to burn. You're all over the place, sprinting, running. You get what's going on? Is it Zubimendi? Rice can testify, say, yes, so say this Zubimendi. So when they first buy the guy, say him they feel say this season we just use am acclimatize with the guy, get that bonding, get. But from pre-season, the first game wey two of them don play, already know say this guy, two of us go a long way. Say the understanding between the two of them is telepathic. They really enjoy playing. Like Zubimendi gives him the freedom and the license to go. Say I dey here no for. He gonna talk say when you look at Zubimendi, he's Spain's number 6. And normally Spain's number 6 dey always dey very very technical and very very intelligent. So him dey very very good. And then when be the players, they trust him with the ball. They know say if they give am the ball, him no go lose am easily. And he always his positional awareness is key. Forget that error wey him do against Tottenham Hotspur, Richarlison just jagbar and carry ball square, just burst net wey Raya come outside. Forget that one. That one na like an isolated incident. The guy is very very good. Now, talk about our depth. You see many people go dey talk. In fact, before the depth, I think it was Oga LeBron, who be that wey dey talk say whether they I been a DHP. What they say, blessed they give the Clarice injection. Blessed injection. Rather than they give out, when they give under injury. Was that about that? Now, look at our depth. Look at our depth. Look at how many players were out in this particular game. Don't forget, they've already hyped this game to the level of the two biggest team, the two best team in the world right now. They are facing off. One is known for their attacking prowess. One is known for their defending prowess. And these two can interface. You get? So everybody expected an explosion. Make a bust your brain. The expectation in this game was that Bayern were going to wipe the floor with Arsenal. That was the expectation. But Arsenal no give them that room to do that way they for their mind. So when you look at our depth, within the course of the show, you'll still come across footages or images of where Vincent Kompany, he talks about the difference between them with Arsenal and the depth. So when Arsenal they make changes, the quality was not diminishing. The quality remained the same. Arsenal they come out killer, they put assassin. Imagine a second 11 member of our team. I don't really call him for second 11. I call him part of the first 11 in my Swiss Kelly playing fullback. They come on my Swiss Kelly, they put Calafiri where they say normally he's a regular. Imagine that type of changes. Imagine removing Eze, putting in the captain Odegaard, who is known for his visionary skills. Imagine those kind of things. Imagine removing a Trossard. You go say, hey, Trossard will be the best left winger. Don't get injury. You are putting a Madueke who normally plays on the right, but can also play on the left. That is the depth. So when you have all these type of people coming back from injury, you will bust your brain. So Kompany look and say, see this Arsenal side, they did very good. Because them, like I told you before the match, when you look at the Bayern lineup, but I don't know most of the players we did there. Nobody say they're not good though. But for me not to know them, it means they are not world beaters. You understand? You know easy. You know the guy. Or you might say because we they play for the Premier League or they play for a club like Arsenal, that's everybody know them. Back I know they play for La Liga, but we know their players. Real Madrid, we know some of their players, their name, like they are somebody. That Madrid Bayern team, how many people you know? You know Kane. Olusegun was playing for average team before he can go to Bayern. Now for the Bayern, I call the Bera, fine. At least you still know that one. How many you know? Do you know Goretzka? Do you know Konrad Laimer? You get all these people. We just like Arsenal really made me proud. I was very, very happy. Now, after the match, where did they interview Vincent Kompany? Kompany say this particular game when with Arsenal play Ajay, he go like me the replay. Say would like me they play Arsenal again. I would love to play them again. In fact, the quote was not complete. He said as soon as possible. Because Arsenal did to them something that he never saw possible. In fact, at some point, Kompany called it to say, we've played so many games this season. We scored like 50 something or 60 something goals. You get like 17 games on 10. You get Arsenal can't give them that first loss of the season. He couldn't understand it. Like if you see the way the guy they talk small, like the thing just it shock him. You get now they can complain about that Arsenal bench. You get although later on they complain some kind of nonsense complaint. Say the ball boys at the Emirates Stadium, they're not going to give them the ball on time. So all those small margins, it can affect you. Papa, just the mescafo, just the complain, nonsense complain. But I don't lose. Now that make una no lose. In fact, that's the first time I'm hearing it that for the Emirates Stadium, ball boys they delay ball. Baba, una lose, we say una lose. Get he can complain about the set pieces. Say, in fact, say the way people they prepare against Bayern. Say make Bayern no score them. Now so themselves look Arsenal, they prepare against Arsenal set pieces. But the thing is, the way Arsenal play their set pieces, nobody in the world play that way. In fact, now people are copying us because we go live on all your defenders go there, we live on go one side. Before they play, and once they don't give the signal, all of us will come the day in motion, they go. As with the day in motion, if we jump, we go ever jump more than you because you were static and we were mobile. So that mobility will aid our jump power. It will help us go up in the air and compete for the ball better than you. Sometimes we might have a shorty lever, but that shorty lever based on the mobility might have a jump power raised to power 100. You go jump past your own top player. That is what people like Julian Timber did. And people forget that Julian Timber's versatility helps him play center back. And for you to play center back, you must be able to have good jump power and jump very well. You must be an aerial threat. This is not the first time Julian Timber they score from set pieces. So hope so they keep all this thing down and they record down again. Now, in the same vein, I say Declan Rice, Harry Kane also, when they re-echo the same thing where Vincent Kompany dey talk. So Harry Kane come dey talk say there is a reason Arsenal have won every game in the Champions League and why they are top of the Premier League. They've got a good structure. They win the first and second balls, set pieces. I'm sure we will see them again in the latter stages of the competition. So we look forward to that. Like, say Arsenal are the only team now we don't beat them, and them no believe say e dey possible. You get, without I say they would like to meet us again. Now, there's something I even forgot to mention. William Saliba's adaptability. Saliba don pair Mosquera. Saliba don pair Nkapi. Saliba dey pair Gabriel Magalhaes. Saliba don pair Kivio. Saliba don pair Dayot Upamecano. Saliba don pair Konate. Saliba dey pair everybody, and even a pair Baba go still do well. That is a high level of intelligence. That's a how I wan take this, which adjective I wan take describe this ability. E no easy. Pairing with different people. Now, the only time I look Saliba, say okay, Saliba looked shaky a bit was when in the pair Kivio. I think there were some difficulties in pairing with Kivio. But look at his partnership with Pierre Nkapi. Look at his partnership with Mosquera, especially Mosquera. Flawless. Flawless. Shebi before me, I be dey fear say, oh, Big Abi is gone. Ah man, area threat is gone, this and that. But Baba, I can see. In fact, Andrea Berta changed our lives. Aji, Andrea Berta, ah God, you changed our lives, man. Very, very, like what did the man do? You get. Now, Chris Whitley gonna talk about wetin Kompany talk. So they gonna ask am say, is facing Arteta your toughest challenge this season? So Kompany gonna talk say yes, we've worked together for about 6 years. You know say when Arteta dey learn work under Pep, Kompany sef dey play that time. So he said we worked together for 6 years and we've challenged each other a lot. He cares about everything. I think even the ball boys at the Emirates Stadium, the ball boys didn't give us the ball easily. These are the small details. But I know from experience that those who have gone through the challenge of suffering repeatedly start to focus on everything to create a small advantage, and they are very good at that in their home ground. Baba, all this, I know they like all these kind of silly excuses. Because they say people who know they used to losing, when they lose, they will try to hold something. Say, oh, now this thing make us lose today. You get, just let the cat out of the bag. We lost against the better team. You get, the best team won. Because when you look at that game, it's a game of two halves. In the first half, Bayern were dominant. In the second half, Arsenal took control. Bayern don't even get a shot. A shot. Like that was how dominant we were in the second half, because I think that we don't look that first half, see some kind of areas, some kind of places, so we need to do corrections. So come correct those places. Baba, once they correct am, na one way traffic now. If not for Neuer, that man Neuer, if not for that guy, look at that Calafiori nodding wey the guy palm. Look at many things now. Look at many through balls wey go sweep, come outside, clear am. You get, so many things. They escape. But 3-1 also is a very big statement. And when you look at Arteta's press conference as put out on the Arsenal website, every word from Arteta's posts, Bayern presser. Let's try to unpack everything. Now, on what our aim is for the Champions League. Arteta said, yeah, obviously in any competition, the quicker you can wrap it up, the better. But we know the difficulty of that. We have very difficult games ahead of us. But we are in a really positive position at the moment. Now, on starting Mosquera tonight. So you could explain, say, I think he was really good. With Piero Hincapi, we need to understand where he's coming from. He came from Ecuador, playing 90 minutes in big trouble, played the derby, the first game that he had in the Premier League, and finished the game very tired. So that's a good thing. And Mosquera can play different positions. So you're super both together with Saliba, and I already explained that. Now, on whether the team are ahead of where they plan to be. Arteta said, I don't know. Obviously, we didn't predict to have this many important players out. But the good thing is the way the team reacts constantly and players have to adapt to different positions. I think, for example, what Mikel Merino has done today, that's yesterday, it's incredible. And we need to give that guy enough flowers. What did that guy do? And you know, be striker. Now, if I tell Merino, say, in the future, you go play more games as a striker than as a midfielder, I no go believe. Arteta, Arteta dey see things wey people no dey see. Arteta convert that guy. Arteta convert am. You dey say, Baba, see where me I feel say, like, I just dey, you know say I dey imagine. Arteta gets like 25 players wey him register. Come look everybody. Because say, Merino, you go fit play this role. Make we try. I dey see you play this role. Yeah. Why you no pick Trossard? Why not pick another person? Why Merino? Say you, I feel say you feel bad this thing. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it was an experiment that yielded fruits. An experiment that worked because Arteta know they fear to do experiments. At least I know him for that. You know, they shy away from experimenting, from trying things. When you try it and you fail, you will learn. You get so you're not gonna fear say, oh, what if I fail? But the failure na learning curve, you get. So now do Arteta they see all these things. Now I'm not going to waste time on that. Now on the strength in depth in our squad, I think that's a yeah. Well, I think I'm very happy. When I was looking at the bench of Bayern, the same, you know, I look at the players that are coming in and how they can change the game. So that's why you are required at this. That's why you are required at this level. We certainly have improved that, not only with the quality, but as well the mindset of the players coming in, and that's something that is making a huge difference for us. Now on the latest with Trossard, he said Trossard, oh, he felt something. We didn't want to take any risk. That's why I talk and say now precautionary measure to bring him out. Because that's how the thing happens. I don't really see him because I go drink water. And later when they ask Ogajokala and Baba Sato, they tell me say, say the guy felt something, he challenged for the ball 50-50, all those kinds of things. So I think it was a precautionary since we get people who go fit come enter play. In fact, you know that when we removed Trossard and we put in Madueke, people going to wonder why not put Martinelli? Why not put Martinelli? And Martinelli, I don't talk this in before. Say Martinelli coming in the second half against any defender in the world. No matter if you be Mickey Van der Ven, as long as you don't start match, you don't dey play. Then Martinelli come enter like 60-70 minutes, come jam you. They come pull ball, so yeah, just sorry. Martinelli go gap you because he's coming in fresh. I together believe Martinelli. No go there, no go there. Like when that thing happen, in fact, I dey look for the picture of Eberichize. Eberichize now give am the pass. Once Eberichize give am the pass, he don use him knee beat Neuer. Eberichize just dey celebrate already. You know say Shola, this one na go. No, nothing anybody wan tell me. This one na go. Nothing anybody wan talk. Martinelli in a foot race with I don't forget the Bayern player wey dey there. Although man, no, I still talk about this incident. I'm still going to get to that. So Baba just japa, just go score the goal. Me say happy. God, yesterday I was really proud, man. I was really proud. I was watching the CBS Golazo show and Henry the talk say, in fact, at this point, say him no dey surprised. Say Arsenal beat this Bayern. In fact, when they ask the Declan Rice, say, how na they beat these people? Like because una no really give them space. Harry Kane no see ball play, Olise no see ball play. Like the players wey we know say na then they gbab for Bayern, they no see ball play. Which means even the Diaz wey be dey fear say Diaz, I mean they are Olorioko. If say Diaz play, Diaz for see no see ball because Diaz go dey interface with Timber. You no go see ball play. So you know wetin Rice talk? Rice say before the match, Arteta call everybody, then do meeting. He call them, come show them how Bayern dey play, which means they study footage. Arteta show them say this Bayern, they play man marking, they man mark. So the way we go set up, we need to have an extra body. If you watch that match, you go notice say Declan Rice was playing like a centre back when we are building up play. Declan Rice go come for the centre back position, come collect ball, so that we go stretch our team, so that man marking no go work because to bypass the man marking press, you need to have an extra man. If you watch that boy yesterday, we are playing out from the back with ease. We are playing out from the back with ease because we don't already study them. Say Arteta really put because say the way Bayern they play, say Bayern they do always change position. That's why I'm not surprised say Gnabry go make all this area. So they do always interchange position. So you have to, communication has to be key. Now going to communicate. Right, stop all this and say credits to Mikel Arteta because he set us up for this Bayern team. For you to know say Arteta, the fact the only thing why they pray for this life and say may God part of my prayers make this Arteta win something huge. He deserves it. He effing deserves it because the place where the man don't put. Do you know that most people dey vex say Raya he come outside he consider goal. No be say Raya do mistake but because the expectation in our brain subconsciously is that in every game we must keep a clean sheet. Now, when that expectation is not met, people become angry. Whether the keeper do mistake or not, they become angry. So why we no keep a clean sheet? Now the thing where they happen, like this Arsenal team and Arteta, they don't condition us, put us on a pedestal. We be say some things we be say they normal. We are expecting it from the team, like keeping clean sheet in every game, like scoring from set pieces in every game. In fact, I was seeing the quote by one, where they talk say Since they play football, you never see any team wey be say they dey excited when they get corner. Say the excitement level, you be like say the corner na penalty. I saw that quote. Say he never, he know, like he never see that kind of thing before. Say person dey get corner, the thing called the shoot, I come be like say na penalty. Now you get. Funnily enough, that's the way it is at the Emirates Stadium. When we have a corner, the expectation is that it should result into a goal. That's the expectation. That goal will score. I can tell you for free, but against the run of play, because Bayern were the dominant team, and from nothing, a goal came. And when that goal come, it changed the trajectory. When Bayern come equalize, my heart skipped a bit because I was like, oh man, Bayern, the German machine there. As it don't equalize, maybe they'll come in the ascending order. But we're like, no, no, it's not gonna happen. You get. So we actually fought and made sure say everywhere good. Now back to Arteta's press conference. So on selecting the team for Saturday, no, say Saturday we'll play Chelsea. So Arteta come down and say, we know you just have to watch the game that they played against Barcelona yesterday to understand how difficult and tough and what a good team Chelsea are. So we know tomorrow we start to prepare and we go from there. Now on Madueke's first goal for the club, yes, I know even mentioned that myself. And he came at the right time. He was very, very happy. See the way they celebrate. All the veins waiting for his neck don't come as shout. Now, I think I can say very happy. He's worked incredibly hard to come back. I think he was in a great moment before he got his injury. He's one of the players who was performing at the highest level, and now we've got him back. He played on the left, he played on the right. He gave us something as a different edge in the front line. I'm very pleased to see him, and hopefully many more to come. Even the Magic himself, when they talk about Chelsea, say that match, say the match, he can't wait to play that game because now first and second they play, so two top teams, and him hope say we will collect the desired results we get for there. Now, on keeping the players grounded, I think that's it. First of all, I have to praise our players because I think they had an incredible match against, in my opinion, the best team in Europe. Individually, we were immense to resolve all the challenges that these teams bring to the table. After, yes, they know how hard we work to prepare for every single game. We know that the margins are super small. We started the week really well against Spurs, winning here at home. Today's another massive victory, and that's it. Now we go home, have a nice dinner, and tomorrow morning we start to prepare for Stamford Bridge. Now, on closing the gap on the best team in Europe, well, we've certainly been there, very, very consistent, and the competition so far. So it's just beginning. We are so pleased. We'll make a leave that one. Option I'm not saying I will be first for the table because Inter Milan lose yesterday against Atletico Madrid. So we did first with 15 points. Then Inter and Bayern in the second with 12 points to get. So now we they lead the group to get. Now we they lead, others they follow. Get. So now on how big tonight was for the club, that's Arsenal. He said, well, they are a top side. So I think they haven't lost in like 2021 games, and you see the record. So you know how difficult it is to beat Bayern. We managed to do that in one game. That's great, and that shows as well the capacity that we have. I'm very pleased as well with some of the players that they have been given the opportunity with all the injuries that we have. So the ones that started, the ones that came in as well to finish the game, the impact was immense, and that's what we need. Everybody connected at that level. Very, very key. Now, on the difference between Arsenal now and Arsenal 2 years ago, I think I said we are different. And Bayern said they are different as well. So it was a different stage in the competition. They were very thin margins that there and in that side as well. And the way we went out, but that's part of the past. Hopefully we learn and we are better. And we are going to have to show that. On Calafio's impact and his instructions from the bench, that's exactly what I told him. Get the ball, go to the flank, cross the ball between the side of the keeper, and score you go. I like it because he has such an attitude and aura. He comes in, makes things happen, and he's always so positive the way he plays. It's great that the players come in with that mindset. Like, not even like when Calafio just comes over, you go see that difference. Say, this one Agba, this one Agba. You say, we go no say, forget say, Manchester Kelly, they play many, many games. That's still small you. When it comes to football, that's still small you get. Instead they develop, instead get many, many time for your hands. You get so instead go calm down. Agba, person wey pass you. Learn, try and learn from. And another thing we say, you play so Manchester Kelly no really one of the things wey dey weigh am down na that physicality. Calafiori gives us that physicality, you get, and his center back part of him also dey help because you know when you are a center back, you can't get other roles wey you fit play. Center back comes with physicality. It comes with a level of aggression. It might not be that overly high level of aggression wey dey give you red card, but that aggressive side of you go dey. Masu Kelly no dey that aggressive. And look at the mistake we make. You get, if they say we lose, many people will call him out. Many people are going to talk about that mistake. You get, because you are supposed to be aware of your surroundings, what is going on. You go the pan round, you go the pan, you get. So now lapse in judgment, it can happen to anybody, you get. So, and that's like the first time why they see that kind of thing happen to Masu Kelly. It shows you the type of player who they play against that Bayern, you get. So they just jealous. See that crossing. Omo, they go too fast. You just quickly the same. Pwah, that one just cross one once. Pwah, I don't want omo, before you know one. I say omo. But at the end of the day, we won. Now, when you go to the Arsenal website, you also see Madueke talking about his first goal for Arsenal. So we'll go through the things we talk. Now, Madueke said it was a top night, great night, a Champions League night. So it was perfect to get my first goal for the club, and for the win on top, it's a perfect night. I had a long injury, it was difficult, and today I made up for it. It's amazing. I can't really say much more. Just amazing. Noni added that to beat the German champions, previously unbeaten in all competitions, was also a statement victory. Yes, it's massive. It's a massive show. It's massive what we are producing at the moment, not just in the Champions League, but our domestic form, and we need to continue at that level and keep it going. The level we are playing at right now is incredible, and we need to try and keep adapting, keep pushing boundaries, and that's the only way we can stay there. You get, also, NDSU, Babaka also they talk say, well, psychologically, mentally, it's very difficult when you win some draws and lose. If I say, I'm so proud of the team, of the players, of the atmosphere that again we have created. The way we connected throughout the game is unbelievable. I think we played the best team in Europe. They're incredibly well coached. I think many solutions. Like Baba just talk plenty. Last you can talk about the Chelsea match. You get say I will wake up and let's go to Chelsea. He talk plenty things. Now Arsenal's 7 day stretch, including matches against Spurs, Bayern, and Chelsea. So far, Arsenal have beaten Bayern, they have beaten Spurs with a combined 7-2 scoreline. Combined 7-2 scoreline. So now Chelsea can't remain now. That my Chelsea friend, I don't tell am say, guy, omo, well, most wetin go happen for weekend because na only thing wey I fit talk. I no wan maybe like say I dey underrate Chelsea yeah, but all I can say is pray for Chelsea because Chelsea never see wetin dey come on Sunday for that bridge. They never see am before this season. They go fall. Now let's bring in first message from one of our sponsors in Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. So they are here to invite you to come and join the Super Eagles Supporters Club. So they're going to provide support to our Super Eagles in their journey. So if you're interested, contact Empress Ademola Alawadi on 08034215314. They are also on Facebook and IG. So Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. If you're interested, don't hesitate. And get in touch with him. Also, we could bring you another message from Mr. Uche. We get this Toyota RAV4 2007 model Sokumbo car. This is an American spec, 6-cylinder engine, 5 seats capacity. The mileage is 110,225 kilometers. The location is Lagos. Very affordable. 10 million naira now, Mr. Uche wants to. So if you're interested, you can call him. You can contact him. Call him on WhatsApp or message him on WhatsApp on +234 70388 So here are other pictures of the vehicle. Very clean car. Yeah, this is the engine. So if you get any interest, make you know really waste time. Make you just contact Mr. Uche ASAP. Now, Bayern Munich were undefeated in 18 games and they've not lost once this season until they met Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, according to TNT Sports. Also, the person who win the man of the match, Declan Rice, and well deserved. Well deserved. Rice really played his hearts out. For more. Arsenal are now the only team that has won all their games in the Champions League this season. Arteta is cooking. Before, again. So now, on the Madueke on winning versus Bayern, it's an incredible statement, but we know the work that we put in every single day. We're going to this type of games with the real confidence that we're going to get the job done. We are satisfied, and we have another one on Sunday, and that's against Chelsea. Yes. So now this was where Rice was talking about Zubimendi. I just like him as a person, as a player. He's just such a nice guy. Talk about how the guy they help him go forward. Now, Manuel Neuer came out, did his own press conference. Can he explain what really happened? First off, he talk about the corner kick they score. Secondly, he talk about that Martinelli goal and why he come outside. Try to justify because normally some people they blame him. So why he come outside? He's supposed to come outside, especially Balak. You get Balak the para. Say why Arsenal go beat Bayern. You get. So first off, Goal.com carry the reports. Manuel Neuer explains why he rushed at Gabriel Martinelli in huge blunder for crucial Arsenal goal in Bayern Munich. So we'll take one at a time. Now for that corner kick, you can say the opponent obviously throws me off balance. That is clear. Then I'm also in a different position than I would have liked and can't get forward as much, he explained, pointing out that Arsenal had aggressively targeted him during set pieces. You know how they do it in set pieces, and the referee know that too. And I'm not a goalkeeper who throws himself to the ground. Oh, they fouled me. Oh, maybe that would have helped in this situation. So basically, you have to keep going until the referee blows his whistle, and there's possibly a free kick, but there was no criticism from my side. These things eventually work in our favor, and then they'll score a goal like that. Make I no lie for you. For that corner kick, the way Timber take run come, Timber jagba Noah. He push and go small corner, can't go forward. But the reason we make them no go fit blow na because there was still some seconds before the ball come and Timber can jump. Okay, what of una own players wey dey there? You know why they no dey easily fit cancel like referee go disallow Arsenal goal? Na because the keeper is immersed in a sea of bodies. No be the Arsenal player dey there. Arsenal dey cause chaos, you get, we dey bring commotion, you get, in and around the goalkeeper. If one of our player go near goalkeeper, one of Bayern player go come also stay with am there to keep that player out. Indirectly, you have two bodies in front of the keeper obstructing the keeper. So you no go say na Arsenal player dey obstruct, therefore let us cancel the goal. No, it's a sea of bodies. At the end of the day, it's a physical game. People are allowed to touch people, you get, so you no go come disallow the game. If somebody was saying if to say na Bundesliga, they for cancel the goal, but for EPL they go leave am, for Champions League they go leave am. So at the end of the day, all the arguments wey dey make, yes, they were factual. Timber actually nudged him before Timber come enter the position wey be say he come jump, come nod am, but that doesn't negate that it was a perfect nodding, unobstructed. In fact, na free head. The way I saw it, it was like a free header for Timber. So there is no way on this God earth that you will expect that goal to be disallowed. Now, we'll go to the Martinelli case. We're going to explain. He said, when you are behind, you simply have to take a bit more risk. And in that situation, the pass where Iberichi is a give, it was initially good because it wasn't really going in deep. I could see that Martinelli was running against Joshua Kimmich, and instead no say Martinelli against Kimmich in a foot race, baba na walkover. Martinelli go beat am. That's why him come run come. He already anticipate am based on sweeper keeper wey him be. He don't anticipate am. So he seen that Martinelli was a bit faster than Joe. I knew then that it would lead to a one-on-one situation and a great chance. So instead, make him try to kill off the head of the snake before the snake will get chance to come bite am. So I tried to clear it beforehand, and he took the ball down well. So the touch was simply crucial, and I couldn't reach it anymore. Although I knew I was taking a very, very big risk. Now, for all those who dey come at Manuel Neuer in that same match, if you watch am, he did so many sweeping rolls wey clear our balls in that same game. There were some instances where they say they give through balls, they give over the top balls, in those sweeper roll, he run come outside, he clear am. Those ones nobody complain. Why? Because he got it. Now be the risk. He took a risk in those ones, he got it. But this one now we say he no expect Martinelli go use him knee change the direction of the ball. And it happened. You get, because you can only plan, but you don't know what the opponent is also planning for you. You don't know what's in the Martinelli mind. Normally, some other players they go want control the ball, but Martinelli using knee comot am. You get, so as he don't comot am, everything is already done. This go dey lay now. So that's it. Now look at what Balak is saying. Balak said, in fact, that they count that first corner as an error. Say Manuel Neuer should have done better in that first corner. But people, say it is easy to stay outside and be doing chop. When you play against this Arsenal and they get corner, oh yeah, go stop them now. Do you think, look at this picture first. Do you think all those corners where Arsenal they score, say keeper no like to come outside, can't come out the ball, but you no go see that space to near the ball. See, in set pieces, there's what they call blockers. Those blockers, they know they go for the ball, see they won't go knock the ball. They know they are oh god. Some people watch football, they watch it passively. They just watch it for watching sake. If you watch football actively, you go see some kind of things where they say if they happen inside the ball, it dey be like dark arts, it be like saying diabolical things. Those people, they no get business with the ball. They get another mission, especially in set pieces. Arsenal do it better than anybody. If Magalhaes dey for field, what Saliba? What Saliba? Saliba go dey for that box 18, but Saliba is not competing for the ball. Saliba is blocking. He's doing blocking responsibilities. Magalhaes na dey compete. Saliba go dey guide people to create that blockage. Keeper no go fit come outside. Oh, you need to make sure observe these things. If Rice dey, now what I say Rice, White, when White dey play regularly, now White now we know say dey do that thing, blocking responsibility. But because White no come dey again, so people no come dey observe say Saliba na him dey do those blocking. But for yesterday match, other players dey do those blocking responsibilities. So all those goals wey we dey hear say we dey score from set pieces, keeper obviously want to come out and parry the ball. But that was blockage, Baba. Kò sáyè. You no go see the space. So all this balak wey dey just dey talk, say because you play football before no mean say you are a better pundit o. There are things you miss. You miss a lot of details. Now, they say the second error also sparked sharper criticism from ex-Bayern and Germany midfielder Ballack. He say it was not necessary. Say Manuel made the wrong decision. If he goes for the ball, he has to get it. He knows that himself. Now, wetin himself won't go now? He decided to take the risk and is being punished for it. Yes, that is why it is called a risk. If to say do the risk and he get am, will you say this? That's the thing. So in life is all about risks. You get. In fact, not taking a risk is a risk. Now me talk am. In this life, you must take a risk to get the reward, or you don't get the reward. If you don't get the reward, you learn from it and you move forward. If you don't even take the risk, that's a risk in itself. So all these people, they made them cut the guy some slack. He's a very, very good goalkeeper. He made so much saves in that game. It could have been worse. In fact, it could have been an embarrassment for the Bayern team. Cut him some slack and praise him. The same thing that they happen to Raya. Sometimes Raya will take risk. He no go really work out. People will call for him, forgetting that sometimes they take that same risk and he go work. Do you want him to stop taking the risk entirely? How does that even make any sense? You want him to take calculated risks, a risk that will always bring reward. It's not possible. Go and write it down. It's not possible. Okay. So that's just the way it is. Now, moving forward, Ken Konde talks, we didn't quite have the same energy or intensity. Bayern Munich star breaks down Arsenal loss. Now, he said it was a tough game, which is kind of what we expected anyway. It was a good battle in the first half, which was fairly even. Second half, we didn't really have the same energy or intensity. We lost too many duels. It was our first loss of the season. We don't want to panic too much about it, but we will learn about it for sure. So Kane was telling the Sky, I think it was Talk Sports people, you get. Now, after the Arsenal match, I don't know now observe what happened to Liverpool. Ekitike said, let's say get injury. They come bring in Isak. Fabrizio Romano come post this. As I see the post, I all laugh. Fabrizio say, that Isak is coming on, he must save Liverpool. As how now? As how? I want to save Liverpool. It just made me funny when I see that post from Fabrizio Romano. This is then chop 4-1. Now, Anslot got the para. You're getting the furious with the team. Anslot said, this is a shock. This is very unexpected. If you look at the quality that we have, is it equally as is it lack of confidence? I didn't see it in the first time. It's not the mentality, and these players have shown so many times. See, in fact, there's rumor now that, according to TalkSport, that if this and Slot lose their next game, say they go sack am. See, if they lose their next game, they go sack am because the results in recent games is appalling. It is disgraceful. Imagine the last 12 games wey Liverpool don play, they've lost 9. They won just 3. They don't even draw anyone. They lost 9. Like, do you know what that means? Defending champion. For you to know that how they won the league last season, it was a fluke. Big fluke. Because this is the same manager. On paper, you go look the players wey dem buy come and the players wey leave. You go dey look say Isak quality normally is supposed to pass Darwin Núñez, right? Normally. They did not lose any number 10, but they bought a number 10 in Florian Wirtz. It's supposed to improve the team, right? The only place where you go feel say maybe they get weakness, that's okay. Trent Alexander-Arnold come out, Frimpong come. You get. But look at Milo Kerkez. Kerkez was one of the outstanding players of Bournemouth of last season. So what can happen when we say no can feel acclimatized, can they fit for purpose for Liverpool? It's becoming like they bought a round peg and put in a square hole. It's not fitting. Not really they work. Like, I just the pity for this Anslot because at the end of the day, he might get fired. That's just the way I look at it. Now, Talk Sports, call the talk say, Arsenal are now officially the best team in Europe, according to their most famous critic, Adrian Durham. Say, you get how good you go dey. I dey talk am all the time. You get how good you go dey. your critics, they don't go get choice than to sing your praises. I was watching the CBS Golazo. I was seeing Jamie Carragher. Carragher tell Declan Rice say, as of now, I don't know whether anybody don't tell you, but Nana be the best team in Europe. He had no choice. He said, as of now what he talk about, as of now, you guys are the best team. You could ask Declan Rice, you think so? Like you guys are the best team. Declan Rice can't humble say, well, we are just taking it the game at a time. If you have even another me, a joke me, say, well, we are just taking it the game at a time. Now, Talk Sports Adrian Duram has offered his fair share of criticism for Arsenal, but the tide may well have been turned. You get so when you read the entirety of this particular report, so you can see Arsenal are the best team in Europe. Brace yourself. This is real. Arsenal are the real deal. And right now, they are top of the Champions League league stage, and they are the only side left with the 100% record. He said this on commentary. Arsenal have beaten the only other 100% side, Bayern Munich, and beating them well. Don't be saying just beat them well. Like we know say this one will be luck. They beat them well. They were comfortably the best side on the evening here at the Emirates, and it's correct to say that this was a statement performance, a statement victory for the Arsenal. This is the one where the rest of Europe sits up, takes notes, and thinks, hang on a minute, this lot, Arsenal, finally in the Champions League, they mean business. They know they play, you get, and they're very, very happy. Now, they asked Mikel Arteta about Gabriel Hines. So he say Gabriel Hines, his experience is a winner. He's won in many, many clubs. He's been at. He has a very different education as well. We've known each other for 23 years. I'm very close to that. Brings something extra. The level of passion Gabriel shows in a way, but others show in a different way. Molina, Nico, Inaki, and everybody that is around. It's great because at the end, what I'm really happy is that we complement each other really well, and everybody brings a different insight, a different character, a different personality to the table. That makes us as much a better team. So it makes me a much better coach as well, which is the intention to have the best resources to give the players. We don't do 40 something minutes like this. So I just like say make the video reach 1 hour, say, but I will wrap up soon. Now make the video no over long. You guys, I will wrap up soon. Now, Bayern president Honest Kolotok say Barcelona model is not something I envision for myself in any country they will be relegated. Do you know that Barcelona are owing debt worth 1.3 billion? And they say a lot that they play La Liga. So I don't know this before. Now Honest, how they talk and say, how can they go debts? That's why I go see they go sign player, they will struggle to register the player. Apart from that, Chelsea will keep Kolotok say after they play back and say everybody good. Yeah, everybody is great. Lamar, they are great in La Liga. Until you come to the Premier League. You good for La Liga, you good for Serie A, you good for this, you good for that. When you come to the Premier League, you go on Premier League. Premier League no be your mate. AJ, Premier League different. In fact, when you remember the last match we will play against Spurs, Arteta called the talk say, in the sad, so we no score from set pieces. You see, say the match will come play now against Bayern, set piece goal, counter because Arteta was of the opinion. In fact, the first ask Arteta say, I hope you are glad that you played a match against Spurs and you did not score from set pieces. You scored 4 goals from open play. I think I could say, they look goals in terms of open play, set piece. Say in this side, say set piece goal no involve. Because suppose you score set piece regularly, you score from open play regularly. Now the normal way it's supposed to be. Right now, let's bring you a message from Mobile Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekenua Road of Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day. Now, if I say Arsenal don't make history, they don't make statements, they don't destroy Bayern 3-1 to make a big statement in Europe to let everybody know say we are coming for the Champions League. Get anybody, any team where they come, you say you go to fear us. In fact, at this point, when we don't enter the knockout stages, people will fear to beat us. Nobody go. Shina Baka, Shina Madrid. If we do buyout, okay, which other team want to fear that? Shina Man City where they set up low block. Like who? People will avoid us now. So that answer alone, they give me joy. So when I saw about, I think the 5 minutes wants to call each other, and it's like come your way later in the evening to give the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day. And I get out as always. All right, guys. Ciao. Whew.